Hi there, this is Richard from HK Audio at NAMM 2017 in Anaheim, California. And today I'm with Ian Steyer, the new HK Audio Sales and Brand Manager for North America. And me and Ian are going to take you through the range that we've got at the NAMM Show and just talk a bit about it. So Ian, thanks very much for agreeing to do this.
Well, thank you for having me.
Yeah. Let's start with elements then. Take us through what we've got here.
Excellent.
Shall I give you the mic?
Yeah, I'll take the microphone. So the first thing in our lineup for 2017 is a product you're probably well familiar with. It's the Elements range of portable modular PA. What we have is several kits that are available that take Elements and make it very easy to set up in a configuration that works best for the user. We have on display the Easy Bass kit, which is two E435 high-mid speakers with the E110 Sub A, which is a 10-inch powered subwoofer, which has a 600-watt Class D amplifier in it, which powers both the subwoofer and the mid-high cabinet. Then here we have the Line Bass, which is the E110 Sub AS, which is a bi-amplified 10-inch subwoofer that has two 600-watt amplifiers in it. One 600-watt power amplifier powers the low frequency and will also accommodate an additional passive 10-inch subwoofer. And then we have two E835 mid-high cabinets. This is also available in a configuration called the Smart Bass, which is identical to this, except it has only one E835 and the EP1 extension pole, which is shown here on the Easy Bass. Next in the line is the Big Bass. The Big Bass has Big Bass, and it has a dual 10-inch powered subwoofer, which has enough power to power both the dual 10-inch subwoofer, which you see here, as well as a additional passive dual 10-inch subwoofer. And it also has enough power to power three E835 mid-high units. So with any of these configurations, you can have a system that will work well. And if you are using it as an end user, you can have a system that will grow with you.
I'm interested to know, have you had any chance to use any of the Element systems or test them in the field yet, outside?
Yes, I recently got the job as Sales and Brand Manager of HK Audio only 3 months ago, but already I have a Smart Bass setup that I am able to take around with me for demonstrations and also to do some electronic performances of my own. I find it very easy to use because I can fit the entire PA in the trunk of my car, which is a small, compact car. And I jokingly said to Tobias, my German counterpart, that when I bought the car, I didn't realize that I could not fit a 61-key keyboard in the trunk, but I can fit my entire PA in the trunk with two subwoofers and two E835s plus the poles. So it's very compact, it's very easy to set up, and it's very easy to use.
Right. Okay, so should we move over to the LUCAS Nanos yet?
Yes.
Okay, we'll just push these people out of the way here. It's quite busy on the HK Audio booth right now, which is a good thing. So as most of you should know by now, the LUCAS Nano systems, there's three of them. There's a range of three. We've got the 600, which was the first, the all-singing, all-dancing 608i, which does everything. It's an all-in-one Kompakt-PA, and the brand new LUCAS Nano 602. Ian, tell us a bit about these systems.
Okay, so the first member of the LUCAS 600 family is obviously the LUCAS Nano 600. LUCAS Nano 600 has a 10-inch powered subwoofer along with a pair of passive satellite speakers which have a 4.5-inch broadband driver and a 1-inch compression driver which is equipped with HK Audio's proprietary MCT, which is the multi-cell transformer. What that fundamentally is, it's a multi-channel waveguide which controls the high frequency dispersion in such a way as to put all of the sound where you need it and not where you don't need it. The LUCAS Nano 600 has inputs for up to 5 sources that's broken into 3 channels. The first channel is a Neutrik combo jack which accommodates a 1/4-inch or XLR connector with signals of either instrument, line level, or microphone level. The second channel has 2 inputs, which can accommodate either a microphone, a line level signal, or a instrument level signal. The third channel is a stereo channel, which can accommodate a dual RCA or a single 1/8-inch stereo input. The next entry in the LUCAS Nano 600 series is the LUCAS Nano 608i. We debuted this at NAMM last year. This is the same components as the LUCAS Nano 600. It's got the 10-inch powered subwoofer and the 2 passive satellites, but this has a 8 input panel on it, which is also equipped with onboard digital effects as well as a external auxiliary send. So if you have your own effects box, you can easily hook up to it. This also integrates an iPad with the LUCAS Nano 608i. So we have a digital mixer here, which allows you to control the inputs to the device. Gives you 4-band parametric EQ on each channel, and also gives you compression on each channel, and allows you to store and recall presets, which is very convenient. The next entry, which is debuting at NAMM this year, is the LUCAS Nano 602. LUCAS Nano 602 takes all of the concepts that are present in the LUCAS 600 line, and it distills them to their most essential. What you have here is you have the same 10-inch powered subwoofer and pair of passive satellites with just a single stereo input. This is very ideal for someone who already has their own mixer, or for someone who is a DJ performer that has, let's say, a DJ controller or a laptop setup, or someone who's operating a fitness studio or dance studio where they just need a high-quality, easy-to-use PA that has a connection for example, a stereo input from a laptop or an iPod or something similar to that.
It's interesting what you were saying about the 602. It's perfect for guys like DJs who like to bring their own outboard mixer with them. Now, in Europe, we also have a lot of people who like to entertain with a keyboard and vocals. We call them Alleinunterhalter. These kind of guys who do German Schlager music and stuff like this. Is there a big market in the US for that kind of solo entertainer who might just want kind of a simple box that they can take with them, carry with one hand, and just perform the gig like that?
I would say that generally in the US market, we have a lot of people who do DJ gigs at pubs and at small events and things like that. That would be very useful to be able to accommodate that sort of thing.
Okay, cool. And one more thing about the LUCAS Nano 602 is that it's absolutely perfect to add to either a 600 or a 608i as a twin stereo system for double the power in gigs like that. So it's very practical in that way, isn't it?
Yes, precisely. One thing of note is that each of the members of the LUCAS Nano 600 family has what's called a link output on it, which allows you to use one of them as a master and then allow you to use a second unit. They're all interchangeable. They all have this functionality, but it's a very affordable way to take someone who already owns a LUCAS Nano 600 or a LUCAS Nano 608i and turn their system into a dual stereo system.
Sure. Well, thank you very much for all this information. I've just been told by our cameraman that the battery is just about to die, so I'll have to say goodbye for now. Thank you for taking the time to talk with us today. We'll do all the Linear 5 stuff on our website. All the information about all the products that we've talked about here is on hkaudio.com and on our social media channels. So we'll see you again next time. If you're in America, get in touch with Ian and he'll tell you all about the HK Audio range. Bye for now. Hi, it's Richard from HK Audio again. We decided just to see how long we'll get out of this battery. So Ian, very, very quickly, tell us about the Linear 5 systems that we've got here then.
Okay, I'll start with the Linear 5 LTSA. The Linear 5 LTSA is a small line array type speaker. It has 3 8-inch drivers along with a 1-inch compression driver with the multi-cell transformer, which is similar to the one which we found in the LUCAS 600 series. This gives you a nice long throw, and it gives you very good sound, and it's a very versatile system. There are rigging points on the top of the cabinet which allow you to take 2 cabinets and connect them head to head in a head stack array. Also on the back you can see there are filter settings to be able to use the system in a single configuration, a horizontal cluster, a vertical head stack cluster, or a quad array. There is flying hardware available that allows all these options to be done. We have the Linear Sub 4000A, which is a very powerful, very good sounding single 18-inch subwoofer, which has an amazingly impressive and powerful sound. A lot of people would think when they're hearing it that it is 2 18-inch drivers, but there's some magic happening here which gets an extremely impressive and powerful sound out of a single 18-inch driver. This has the ability to work either as a solo subwoofer or to be used in conjunction with a second one, which allows the first one to be more of the high lows and then one to work as a very low cabinet. The next entry here is the Linear 5 112XA. This is a traditional point source cabinet which has a 12-inch driver as well as a 1-inch compression horn. This particular configuration of the cabinet works equally as well as a wedge as it does a top. We see it being used as a top in this configuration, and in our demo room in the Korg USA booth, we're using a PA which consists entirely of Linear 5 112XA and the subwoofer, the Linear Sub 2000A. Linear Sub 2000A is a dual 12-inch bandpass subwoofer. It's an extremely good sounding, extremely full sounding subwoofer, which makes a perfect companion to the Linear 5 112XA. It's a very good sounding system.
Brilliant. Well, the battery seems to have held up as well, so we're all happy. Once again, thanks for watching. All the information on everything here is on hkaudio.com. Bye for now.